So I've got a crazy idea. Crazy to some, maybe not crazy to others. So a while back I was basically mentioning how I was hoping for a haircut, but I had deferred it because I didn't really want to do it just yet. We had a spending freeze, and so I was trying not to buy anything that wasn't essential. And even if we did go for a non-essential, we had to go as cheap on it as possible. Well, anyway, I had a bunch of friends mention, you guys, my YouTube friends, several of you mentioned that you cut your own hair and that it's actually pretty successful. So I watched a YouTube video not long ago on how to do that, and I'm going to admit I am terrified of this idea. I've thought about cutting my own hair in the past, but I've never ever done it, and I'm going to, out of desperation, I'm going to cut my own hair. So I have some really cheap hair cutting scissors. These came with some hair razor my husband got. I don't even have a backup plan. Like, if this doesn't work out, oops, I'm getting my mirror wet and I might need that. So in the video, it basically said that if you want your hair to go straight, and then you cut it at an angle. So instead of just going straight across, because when you do that, when you put your hair in the back, it's going to have a round look to it. If you want it to look straight across, you got to cut it at an angle, sort of like mid-chest to your armpit kind of an angle. I'm not sure how drastic of an angle it needs. Again, never done this. Okay. I would say here goes nothing, but here kind of goes everything. Oh no. This doesn't really look that angled to me. It looks pretty straight across from in front. It looks straight across. Does this not look... I can't even get up high enough. Does this not look straight across? I don't know. I don't know what this means. Should I just cut it straight across? I don't want to not do the video correctly. Especially if I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to be like, oh, I know better. Alright, here we go. And that looks horrible. That was not straight across at all. Hair is so not my thing. Alright. How does that look? To me that looks okay so far. Does that look horrible? Editing Tawny usually has an opinion that's different than the opinion I have while shooting the video, so right now I think, alright, that doesn't look too bad, but we'll see about later on. I don't know, how does that look? Decisions made out of desperation are almost always bad decisions, and I know that. I'm gonna keep going now. It's already done. I guess I'll just do the other side and we'll play with it and see how it actually works out. I'm gonna part it differently than straight down the center. Maybe part it like a little more off to the left. Put like a third on this side and then 2/3 on this side, just to make sure I got it right, because I would not want to cut them both and think they're even and then in the back have it be like, nope. So let's check it and see how I did. You know what, this might actually be working. I think if I just cut that other side just slightly off to the angle like originally instructed, it would have worked out. Oh, you know what? Nope. Look at this. This is the hair I got from the right side. This is the hair I got from the left side, and that is obviously what I did not want to do this for. Now I need to cut this side so that it's even with this side, because I clearly cut my right side shorter than I cut my left side. So that's a bummer. So I've evened it up. I went ahead and cut this side a little shorter. I'm really struggling to be able to tell if it looks okay, and I don't want to be this weird person in public who has this obviously wonky haircut and not know how bad it really looks. This definitely looks round in the back. Like in the center, it definitely goes longer than the rest. Watch. Like seriously, it kind of dips down in the center right here. And I even tried the trick where I did the angle thing the second time. So on this side I realized I wasn't angling it enough. This side I went ahead and angled it, and it still doesn't look right. Like, it definitely has a little dip in the center. But I keep cutting it shorter and shorter to make it even. And I don't want to end up with it shorter than I want it to be, so I think I'm calling my mom. Okay, here we go. Go ahead, you can look at it. Here's a comb so you can straighten it out.
Honestly, it's not that bad.
Really?
I am telling you the truth.
I thought it kind of dipped in the center.
That's how most people cut their hair.
Oh, I didn't want
Even
the dip.
in the salons, that's how they cut their hair.
Oh, no, I want it straight across.
But yeah, you got it even. So, considering...
So I'm back home now, and apparently I didn't do all that bad. She said it was actually pretty even, and what it did is it kind of swooped in the center, which is what I didn't want. So she said it looked a lot like what you would normally get if you went to a salon or something like that. She didn't think it was actually even bad enough to fix, but I said, you know, I want it straight, so please fix it. So the haircut itself wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I wanted. So I'm really not sure to say if that's a fail or not, so I don't know. I didn't really go into this with much confidence that it was going to work out. I was hopeful, but I still wasn't all that confident, and maybe in the back of my mind I did have my mom as a plan B, just because I knew she would bail me out if I needed it. I really wanted this to work. I would love for it to be just that easy. I could just fix my hair and cut it on my own, but at the same time it didn't really work out for the haircut I wanted. So do I just want a different haircut and just go with the swoopy one so that I can cut it myself, or do I keep getting my hair cut somewhere else, or what do I do? I don't know. Or is there something else wrong? You know, feel free to be honest with me. Did I not hold it at enough of an angle? Did I go too much of an angle? Where did I go wrong? What should I have done differently to make it better? Feel free to chime in and let me know, because I would, again, love to have had this worked out, but unfortunately it didn't. My hair is cut, so I'm happy about that. It feels lighter. There's no straw-like feeling to it. It's way better, and I'm happy with that. So we're good probably until spring for now for the haircut. So I guess I can't be disappointed with that. So anyway, thanks for watching my haircut fail video. Hopefully this was helpful to you. That was a fun experiment. So anyway, we'll see you next time. I'm Frugal Green Girl.